Time Warner Game Day kickoff continues now on 570 WSYR. Ryan Maloney here with a very special guest, one of the all-time greats to wear the number 44 at Syracuse, Floyd Little.
Good to be here.
A very unique weekend here for the Syracuse football program. An old football rival coming back for Syracuse with the Hollywood premiere of the Ernie Davis story, the life of your mentor immortalized in a Hollywood picture.
And it's about time they do a movie. I mean, this is something that's been in the work for about 40 years. Ernie deserved to be depicted as the guy that he was, the leader, the hero, that we don't know him as. Anybody that's under 30 don't know who Ernie Davis is. This to give people an opportunity to see what a class act he was. So this weekend is very, very significant. We honor 7 letter winner of distinction honorees tonight. There's so many more people back. We have a big premiere coming up. I was just in New York with Jim Brown, sitting with Art Monk tonight. Dave Bing is on its way. I mean, it's just going to be one great weekend.
Now, talk a little bit about your relationship with Ernie Davis, and what role did he have in your decision to attend Syracuse University?
2,386 yards, 360 carries, 6.6 yards a carry.
Well, he's the reason why I'm here. When I met Ernie, he and I spoke for an hour in the bathroom, but he had me in the first 5 minutes. I mean, I didn't need that extra 55 minutes. No, he was a guy that you can tell he was genuine. He didn't tell me to come to Syracuse. He just told me what Syracuse had to offer. He said I was mature enough to make the right decision, and I certainly did make the right decision. But Ernie was a guy that said he's always had my back. He says you'll get a chance to graduate, and you'll get a chance to develop your skills and grow. And everything he said was true. I mean, he gave me some good advice, set me on the right course. I came to Syracuse, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
You mentioned people in their 30s don't necessarily know who Ernie Davis is. Anybody can go in the record books and see his athletic accomplishments, but speak about his character, just what kind of person was Ernie Davis?
Well, he was unique. He's unlike some of the characters in the football today. I mean, this guy was, he had a lot of integrity. He was honorable, which you don't catch a lot in quality good athletes. He was gifted with not only the ability that God gives you, but also the talent and the desire. You don't usually get all of those things in one package. So he had the full package, and it's unfortunate he didn't get a chance to expand his horizons and grow into the National Football League and do better things. But he was a great person. I think his personality was as great as his athletic ability.
Floyd, you wore the number 44, much like Ernie Davis before you and Jim Brown before him. We all know what a big deal that number is today, as the school has even changed their zip code to reflect that number, and it, of course, hangs in the rafters of the Carrier Dome, retired forever. But at the time that you took the number, did you realize the significance of it?
No, when I came here from military school and I was recruited by Ernie, who was recruited by Jim, I didn't understand the significance of the torch, passing the torch. But as I got here, and as my freshman year went by, and then I became a sophomore and had a great first game to start my career here. Then they start comparing me with Ernie and Jim. And then I knew the records that I had to go. Now I had to hold up my end of the deal. Now the bar was set pretty high, so my standards had to be higher. So yeah, I felt the pressure of performing and living up to the expectations these two great guys had laid before me.
You see the actor Rob Brown, who portrayed Ernie Davis, his picture as Ernie plastered all over the place this weekend in that old Syracuse uniform. What kind of emotions does it bring about for you?
Well, I didn't even realize the movie was coming out. My wife and I go to movies on Fridays. That's our date night. And we were coming out of a movie, and I saw out of the corner of my eye a picture of me. I mean, a picture of a person in a Syracuse uniform that looked like me. I mean, it was, and if she was standing here, she could tell you, I was like, what am I, there's a picture of me. I had forgotten that the movie was coming out. I didn't know that they were promoting it at that time. We walking out of the movie, seeing the Dark Knight, and there's this poster. And I said, oh my God, in fact, I got a picture on my cell phone of this picture because I couldn't believe how much it looked like me. So, when I look at it today, it looks like either Ernie or it looks like Jim Brown or it looks like me. We wore the same uniform, the same helmet, the same shirt, and we had the same pose. So you really don't know which one it is because we got a helmet on. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just thrilled to death that I'm a part of that rich history and that legacy.